Have you ever let someone dig their own grave and just watched? My boss, Angela, thought she was untouchable when she forced me to be her scapegoat. For 2 years, I documented everything while watching her build her house of cards. I was a financial analyst at a mid-sized tech company when Angela became our new department head. Within her first week, she called me into her office and said she needed a reliable partner. What she really meant was she needed someone to blame. Every time she made a costly mistake, I'd get an email asking me to review and sign off on decisions she'd already made. When investments tanked, she'd forward our earlier exchanges to upper management, highlighting my signature. I lost count of how many times she threw me under the bus in meetings, saying things like, "Well, Noah assured me these numbers were solid." But what Angela didn't know was that I had a system. Every time she'd email me to review her mistakes, I'd save our entire exchange, including metadata showing when she actually made the decision. I kept a detailed log of every meeting where she blamed me, noting who was present and what was said. I even recorded our one-on-one conversations on my phone, which was legal in our state. The real gold came when she started doctoring financial reports. She'd inflate revenue projections to get her bonuses, then scramble to hide the gaps. Every time she asked me to help adjust the numbers, I saved copies of both versions. For 2 years, I played the perfect scapegoat. I'd apologize for my mistakes in meetings, accept responsibility for her failed projects, and thank her for her mentorship in helping me improve. The more I absorbed her blame, the bolder she became. She even started bad-mouthing me to other department heads, calling me incompetent and a liability. But her favorite move was taking credit for my successful projects. She'd wait until I was out sick or on vacation, then present my work as her own. The breaking point came when she tried to deny my promotion. HR had already approved it, but she claimed my poor performance made me unqualified. She even submitted a file of documented mistakes. All her own decisions she'd blamed on me. That's when I made my move. I scheduled a meeting with our CEO and brought everything. Emails showing she made decisions before asking me to review. Meeting recordings of her admitting to changing numbers. Documentation proving the projects she claimed were hers were actually mine. The real cherry on top? She'd been backdating documents to cover her tracks but didn't realize our system logged every modification. I had proof showing she'd altered dates on dozens of files. The CEO's face went from skeptical to shocked as I laid out 2 years of evidence. When he called Angela in, she walked in with her usual confident smirk. She probably thought this was another chance to throw me under the bus. Instead, he started asking very specific questions about certain projects and decisions. Angela, thinking I was about to take another fall, gleefully threw me under the bus again. As I've documented repeatedly, Noah's work has been consistently subpar. The CEO cut her off and played one of my recordings, her explicitly telling me to alter numbers for quarterly reports. Her face went white. For the next hour, he confronted her with document after document, recording after recording. She tried everything, claiming I'd manipulated the evidence, saying I was trying to sabotage her, even crying about how I'd betrayed her trust. But there's no arguing with metadata and timestamps. The CEO called security to escort her out. As she left, she screamed that I'd planned this from the beginning. She wasn't entirely wrong. I'd spent 2 years watching her dig her grave while meticulously documenting every shovelful. The company pressed charges for financial fraud. Angela lost her professional licenses. Last I heard, she was working retail management, still apparently blaming her employees for everything. Check out the full story here.